Hello everybody here on YouTube and welcome. We're doing Gruul deck tech in traditional ranked and MTG arena. So this is basically a kind of like a red deck with slightly bigger creatures. So instead of playing like the wizards and the Viashino Pyromancers and stuff like that, you're playing stuff like Gruul Harpooners and Direfleet Daredevils, Goblin Chain Whirlers, which are still really good against a lot of decks in the format, Gruul Spellblade Breakers, which are pretty like smash. So basically it's like a big red deck, but not as big as like the brunch decks, and you're still curving off at like Skargan Hellkite, Siege Gang Commanders. You're playing double Collision Colossus, which is sometimes amazing. You just like trample through for 1,000,000. The Miser's Domri Chaos Bringer, which I've actually been pretty impressed with. And 2 Karn Zion Aversas. And then Rekindling Phoenixes, which are very hard for a lot of decks to deal with. It's like kind of Roscoe's Contempt or Bust. Sometimes they can like 2-for-1 themselves with Cryolic Carnarium, but for the most part, Rekindling Phoenix is kind of hard to kill. As far as sideboard stuff, we have more Gruul Harpooners. There's just a lot of things you want to kill with Harpooners. The one Naturalize, which I'm not sure if I buy. This is just somebody else's deck list, but I haven't tried playing with it too much. We'll see. The Sorcerer's Spyglass, which I also find dubious, but I think you probably just need them in the Esper matchup, so you just want to name Teferi with this. Cindervines are really good for the control matchups as well. Treasure Maps for the games where you think you're going to go long. Fiery Cannonade for the matchups where you want to kill the small critters. You also want to maybe like board out some of your stuff when you do that as well. The Legion Warboss are pretty good follow-up to Wrath, and the Immortal Sun, which I guess this is just if you want to... This is weird. This is a weird card to have in your sideboard considering you have Karn Zion Aversa and Domri Chaos Bringer in your main deck, but maybe you just want to go huge, and it doesn't really matter if you're not activating these, if you are drawing 2 extra cards a turn. We'll see. We also get to double down because I have one of my quests is cast 30 red or green spells, so we just get to knock that one out as well. Where are you? Gruul, I believe it's Gruul mid-range that we're playing. Yeah. Yeah, it's that one. Bam. You said you noob here trying to rank. When you enter a new rank, can you lose that rank? So Nikes, you can D-rank between like sub-tiers, but you can't D-rank from like a metal level. Metal level. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, if you get to Platinum 4, you can't D-rank out of Platinum 4. But you can D-rank between like Platinum 2 and Platinum 1. If you get to Diamond, you can't D-rank out of Diamond, but you can D-rank from like Diamond 1 to Diamond 2 to Diamond 3 or Diamond 4. See ya, meeple. Thanks for hanging. I don't really like Rhythm too much, Eaton. I tried playing with it the other day, and I found it to be kind of underwhelming. Let's play first. Wonderful start to this deck. Even this one's not great. Like, I'm gonna keep it because we have some stuff against like a small deck, and then we can't even really cast a Chain Whirler. We're not even playing that many forests in this deck. Correct. So once you're platinum, you will not drop back down to gold. You are correct. I don't actually think we can keep the Stomping Ground. Like, we kind of do need it for both of these. Maybe I should keep it, actually. Yes, I'll update the Stream Decker, Dokumoy. Let me... Oh, God. Did I just save Esper onto my clipboard? I think I did. Let me go see if I have it on my Stream Decker. Green-White Angels. Rakdos mid-range. Okay, I'm going to have to grab it in between the rounds. We're playing against Godless Shrine, so maybe Espers. Yeah, that's true, Molly. Well, depending on what we're playing, we get to play... We are playing against Esper. Well, that's really bad. They're just going to take Rekindling Phoenix and then we can't win. This is like our best card against them. They took Chainy Boy? They must have an answer for this. Wow. Somehow them taking this is even worse. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to slow roll this so we can do it on turn 4. They might also just have another Thought Erasure, and the plan was to just... Sure.
This will be child's play. Be gone.
We do get to Daredevil. That is not bad. Alright, let's try to do this first. Because I feel like they have Vraska's Contempt in hand, otherwise they wouldn't have made this play. So let's take the Contempt. Well, they have a lot of Vraska's Contempt, so I guess it wasn't going to work out no matter what. Let's go ahead and take it anyway. Chain Whirler's not bad. I think we have to keep that. If they only had one Vraska's Contempt, we would have been in great shape, I think. That's interesting.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Huh. The way they played this, I might get to kill this Kaya. No, okay, they were just trying to cast it down. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to kill the Phoenix, Eaton. Oh, that's true, Molly, you're right. We have the 4, so we can't chain and shock anyway. That was part of my plan. I guess we're just on play Chain Whirler now. Kind of want them to have to use this Vraska's Contempt and not the Phoenix. Yep.
Sorry, was that due to you?
Okay, well, this might get contempted, but we should attack. That worked?
Usually I'm better at dodging.
Interesting spot. We actually get to... They probably... I mean, they know that we have this Rekindling Phoenix in hand. So I think probably what we can do here is just run out another Chain Whirler and hope they haven't drawn Kaya's Wrath since we last looked at their hand. And then we still get to keep a Goblin Chain Whirler to hopefully kill the Kaya and then try to resolve a Rekindling Phoenix that isn't going to die immediately. Because our turn's just so bad if all we do is shock. Okay. So now their end step, I think they're going to Contempt the Vraska's Contempt. Oh, they're just kind of Strings Insight. Man, like, the reason I don't want to shock the Walkers because I think our, like, we do end up shocking it, but then the hand's so bad, especially with what we know they have.
Now it's dearly departed.
Sure. So they didn't Wrath us. That is good. Let's go ahead and attack both. Kaya doesn't actually do anything. Kaya does exile my Phoenix if they do just cast it down or something.
Completely this time. Bravo.
Like, you need to kill it, but you need to spend a turn shocking. I agree with that. We do want to kill her. I just didn't want to, like, burn my entire turn doing that, you know? This deck doesn't play that many Kaya's or that many Vraska's Contempts anymore. They already used one, right? Yeah, and this is the second one. They might have like 3, maybe. I really don't want to run on my Phoenix yet. That's true, Alano. Kaya gains some life too, so you just kind of need to get her off the board no matter what. I really don't want to run on my Phoenix into knowing Vraska's Contempt. That's just horrible. Sure. Oh, well. That was really bad. Yeah, Phantom, I also felt the same way. Like, I just don't feel like we could have run out that Rekindling Phoenix there, but obviously this is... Julie, what's going on, girl? Bork, bork, bork. Bork, bork, bork. That's pretty good. She's barking, that's your dog update, thanks. Oh, look at this, this is gonna work out. Because now they use the Contempt there because they know they're not worried about the Phoenix anymore. And We get to, hold on, go to damage. Now we get to resolve a Karn. Wow. Cool. Nice mountain. Thanks for nothing. The dog's name is Julie. She just kept her name that that she had when we adopted her. Bark, bark, bark. Let's take up with you. Ooh, getting a Rekindling Phoenix is gonna be nice. I think we want to haste Skargan Hellkite against them. Julie. Oh, annoying. Okay, well, Chain Whirler gets to get in, I guess, and then next turn we can try to resolve a Rekindling Phoenix. Julie hears Chad talking about her. She probably just saw the mailman. That's usually what she's barking at. She thinks she's like a big scary guard dog. She's not very good at it, but don't tell her I said that. Oh, you can rename animals easily. Like it's not a big deal to rename them. Nice. But a lot of times, like, she just responded to her name and she was very familiar with that name and we just felt like it was completely fine to, well, that kind of sucks.
Trust me. You'll thank me. Hurry.
So they don't have Absorb in hand. We know that at least right now because of how the auto-tapper auto-tapped them, which is kind of funny. We know they didn't have Absorb before because they would have probably countered my Phoenix, but still. It is a funny tell that that is what they have left. Alright, so let's send both of these at tough. Yeah, I know, we're getting the intel. Sick intel brags. Ooh.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
We're actually not doing too bad. I think they don't have that much going on in their hand. This being able to resolve that Teferi was a really big game. I don't think we want to get the Collision Colossus. It's just not really doing that much. So we will try to Lava Coil that because our Shock is dead otherwise. Or sorry, our Shock is live, but the Lava Coil is dead otherwise. Oh, Karn. Yeah, I mean Karn. I also mean that. We are drawing all the bad stuff out of our deck. So let's try to kill that. Play Gruul Guildgate. Attack with both. I'm really surprised we've turned this game around. This is a hard one to win game one. We're winning solely on the back of Karn. Hey Drake, thank you for the 13 months. Everybody stay calm is probably what she's saying. She's like, bark, bark, bark. To fairies, huh? How are you doing, Drake? How was your weekend? Hope you had a good one. Let's slow this down. Sure. I accept. Let's keep ticking up. At some point here, we're gonna draw something useful, but it's not today. I do like that they're just running out these Teferis just to die. Like, the Teferis have done not that much so far. They've gained them a lot of life, certainly, but this is not what Teferi usually looks like in the matchup. Runes, I don't think I want to try to do that. Going all in with a collision and then they had an answer is like an easy way to lose there. Alright, so I think against them we do want Cinder Vines and we want the Sorcerer's Spyglass and the Treasure Maps and maybe the Immortal Sun. The Legion War Bosses are pretty good. If they are playing Thief of Sanities, I kind of do like the Crawl Harpooners. The Shocks, well, like Lava Coils look awful. The Collisions look not great. Yeah, this is not... Kuxos, this is not a good matchup game one. I'm surprised we got it somehow. I named Vaya after an album Spanish-speaking chat people. Is that a weird name for a cat? No. Vaya con gatos. Vaya just means like it is one of those things where like it's kind of like hope. Like hope means something in the English language, but it's also just a name. Like you can just call her Vaya. Oh, it does Dokumoy. I don't think I like the Siege Gang Commander too much. It's just a really expensive threat that is unlikely to resolve very often. Hey Gaby, hi chat. Seems like quality MTG content. Of course, you're more than welcome to hang out here, Rad. Thanks for joining us. Vaya sounds good. You're from Spain yourself. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like hope or faith or something. Like it's a clearly means something in the language, but also is just completely fine being a like a dog or cat's name. So Harpooner, I like the Harpooners LUDs because they were playing some Thief of Sanities, and so being able to just like punch a Thief of Sanity is kind of nice. I do have to figure out what 2 more cuts. Maybe it's 2 shocks. Bright Shadow, thank you for the 26 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
26 years. I guess I'm not covered by your medical insurance anymore, fam.
I'm sorry, Bright Shadow. You're an adult now. You gotta pay for your own health insurance now. We're gonna mulligan this hand because it's bad. Were we not cutting the Whirly Boy? It's not the worst, but it's definitely not like a great card in the matchup, but it's not the worst by any stretch. Like, it's fine to leave it in there. Also, this hand is horrible. We'll keep this one and we'll put a land on top, I suppose. I know, paying for health insurance. Come on, guys. You know what's one of the coolest things? I'm actually on Luis's health insurance now, and it's so good because I was on my own health insurance plan before. And when you don't get it through work, it's expensive, man. Well, that was bad for us, but we can't do much about it. Hey, Benja! Twice health insurance program. Harpooner doesn't do much. I guess I'll just play Woodbound Kragan. Hey, RuneScape, how are you? RuneScape, my lord. Welcome to the stream. Gnarbly with the 19 months. Boppers. I think I need to run out this Harpooner. Just
19 months, Gaby Lee. I have nothing funny to say here, boppers.
Thank you so much, Gnarbly. I appreciate the 19 months. Alright, chat, remember we have to get the deck list on Stream Decker in between the rounds. It really depends, Jep, but depending on like the plan you're on, it could be like $200 to $400 if you're on an individual plan on a monthly basis. It's horrible. Zach, thank you for the 32 months.
32 months, Gaby Lee. I have nothing funny to say here, boppers.
Thank you, Zach. I appreciate it. So I think I do want to run out my, because they can just do this turn if we don't do anything. So I'm gonna run out my Domri Chaos Bringer so that next turn I can go Dire Fleet into Flashback Mortify. Like, that seems pretty nice, right? Boppers! Lol, chuckle, did they have Mastermind's Acquisition? Are you serious? Boppers is on non-magic streamers' chats now? That's amazing. That's so good. Boppers is like such a just wonderful thing. I was there when Boppers was brought to us. I was there! Okay, well, they better be on like Cast Down or something, because we are just gonna Skargan Hellkite and just go to town. Oh, hello. Can somebody explain the meme? Yeah, I can explain it. Yeah, let's just jam. Put this thing down to 1. So, haste. Send. So, there's this Birds of Paradise. So, okay, let me backtrack real quick. Luis, myself, Raptor, Josh Utter Layton, and Benny Beatdowns, aka jeez. I mean, they might not have an answer to my Skargo Hellkite. Ben Lundquist. Oh, explanation clip? That's even better, Gnarbly. Here it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is better. Just hear the explanation because I actually have the pictures here. What up, Gruul? Hey, BK. Oh my gosh. Do I actually get to... kill Teferi right now? That's pretty sweet. Yeah, the Bopper's explanation as a command is really good. Let me... Adcom. What is Boppers? Bam. Okay, we have a what is Boppers command. Let me attack real quick. But basically, it's just this emote that Gnarly ended up making. Oh, wow, we killed it? Amazing. We're gonna try to resolve Direfleet Daredevil into kill Skanta. Yeah, didn't feel like it was gonna resolve, but it was worth a shot. Boppers is pretty boppers. Thanks for the suggestion, Bright Shadow. That was a good suggestion. Alright, well, let's keep jamming, I guess. We did get rid of Teferi number 1, but I think with Skanta we're dogs in this matchup. That's second absorb. Yeah, that's not good. I wish you could do your ability with that when you put a counter on. That'd make me happy. I feel like in that spot, it's just worse to chemisters than to just use a Skanta. Like, getting to choose an answer, because so many of your cards just don't do anything. You have so many lands in your deck as well, that just having a way to deal with Skargan Hellkite is just better than, like, drawing 2 random cards. Anyway, we're still dead here. Let's keep attacking, though. Alright, we can't beat a Skanta from this spot. Especially not with anything in hand. Would you scoop after getting blown out this hard? Let me see. It doesn't work, the link. If you're looking for Lyra or something, then it's better to chemistries. Yeah, I guess if they are on Lyra, then that would make sense. Do we want... What else do we want? Boppers is the bird in Raptor's painting. He's the one that drew the really fat bird. And then that's the one that got turned into... that's the one that got turned into the emote. Do I still want the Harpooners? That's a really good question. We did not see more Thief of Sanities from them. We might want to cut 1 Harpooner and play 1 Naturalized just for the Skantas. Or maybe actually 1 Chain Whirler, put back a Harpooner. Maybe we actually want more Harpooners just because it doesn't really matter that this hits X1s. We kind of like just being able to attack for 3. Like, just like present a cheap threat that we can play at the beginning of the game. That might be better. I know, Eternal. So I'm using somebody else's deck list, and I know Karn and the Immortal Sun are not exactly a Mondo combo, but if you are drawing 2 cards a turn with the Immortal Sun, I don't think it matters too much that you're not activating your Planeswalkers. Wow, we've opened like some pretty heinous hands. Okay, this one's keepable. Not great, but definitely keepable. And we're probably just running this out on turn 2 and hoping for Mountain. Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Akunokai. I hope you're having an awesome day as well. Yeah, I still like Sun too. I mean, it might just be like the card that you need to swing this matchup. I'm just going to run this out. We're going to try to be aggro this matchup. Look at... We can definitely kind of commit with this hand. So I think we're going to go Chain Whirler into Spyglass. Sounds good. Good luck, DC. I feel like you're always heading to art class, but I guess it just works out with your schedule and my stream schedule that you're always heading there. Oh, they greedy. Oh, wow. Okay, let's take a look at their hand. So they greedily kept 2. I don't like keeping 2 with this deck. I mean, we're just naming Teferi. Wait, they didn't play Search? Oh, I guess they wanted to cast down. That makes sense. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Wait, why didn't they negate it? I guess they're that committed to casting down. You're having deja vu right now. Why, Yu-Gi-Oh? What's going on? They might have hostage takers? Yeah. That would explain it. I guess they were just really committed to... Okay, well, they're bricking on land if I think this was the play. Oh, that was a really good draw. They are really far from Teferi, that is true. Oh, you're just experiencing deja vu just in general. We're gonna get that from Exile next turn. Yeah, I mean, I get deja vu sometimes too, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. I haven't actually had deja vu in a while. Like, I haven't... You know when you just, like, know it? You're like, oh my gosh, this just feels so familiar. I haven't had that experience in a while. I think... So their hand is negate Teferi, which we don't care about right now. Chemisters absorb. I think we just want to -2 the Karn. Get the Gruul Spellbreaker and probably just... Well, we could actually just jam the Hellkite. It doesn't seem like they have a good answer right now. And I did want to get this in my hand no matter what. So yeah, we can actually just jam with Hellkite. Yeah, we're gonna go ham on them, trust me. They're on 4 in the yard, so they're getting there. They kept that on top. That's bad for us. Okay, well, they kept it on top and then they scooped, so I don't really understand what happened, but I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Phoenix, the Spyglass was naming Teferi Hero of Dominaria. I get that every day at work because every day is pretty much the same. I hear you, Crad. When you've been working the same job for a while, everything does kind of start blending. I mean, I definitely felt that in my old job. One second. Oh, hold on. God, I punted. I forgot to grab the Decklist for Stream Decker. This hand is like... too thick? No, you didn't at all, Mr. Bad Robot. Thanks for the games. They were good games. Am I bad if I hope somebody names Teferi Timebender was BK, is Teferi Timebender the Planeswalker deck version of Teferi? I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. I know, this is a little too thick, right? Yeah, I don't think we can keep this on the play. We can't even cast Chain Whirler. Let's take a toss. Yeah, Teferi Timebender. Legendary Planeswalker Teferi. Untap 1 target artifact or creature. -3, you gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. -9, take an extra turn after this one. No, we don't want that. This hand's not great. I guess I should lead on Gruul Gate. BK, you're so hip to the... Ooh, this Chain Whirler might do some work. I love it. Play another X1. Play another X1. Do it. Do it. Oh, you're so hip to what the kids are saying. Look at you doing like Pika Wows and stuff. Yeah. Hey, Saloon. How are you? Bam. Saloon! Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate you. There you go. Welcome back, Saloon. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I do think doing it on this turn that we're tapped out seems like a pretty good time to do it. So this is just like Teamer beats, I think. Another Growth Chamber Guardian. Yeah, I can't block that. I mean... I do think that... I don't think this is the turn for Domri. I kind of think we hit with Chain Whirler. Put him to 16, play another Chain Whirler. Yeah, that seems not too bad. I guess because the alternative is we just like play Domri and tick up. But that just seems bad. Teamwork Climb. I'm not sure what this is. I've seen this deck before. It's just like Teamwork Creatures. I don't know that they're necessarily playing Hedon's Climb. So what are they going to do? Just play Incubation and the Growth Chamber Guardian? We're winning this race. Oh, that one's pretty good. It's really far, though. This is 6, correct? Yeah. So... I'm like moderately tempted to play Skargan Hellkite and just put a counter on him. I've never seen it as a shrimp, but that's funny. Folian. I think I'm not gonna haste the Skargan Hellkite. I think I'm just gonna hit with both of these. And then just play this with a counter. Because then they don't even have attacks. God, I miss Glorybringer Scout. I mean, I like don't miss that mono red. I thought that mono red deck was rancid. I hated playing against it. But I kind of miss like the decks that played Glorybringer that weren't just like the mono red deck. I thought that was kind of fun. I guess what I don't miss is like Hazoret and mostly just Hazoret. Hazoret was just like the real offender there. Of course, Observant. You're welcome to live your best Merc Lurker life. Well, that's a shame. That does mean that they can't actually adapt the Growth Chamber Guardian unless they hit a land. Well, that's not good. I guess we're just on the defense plan now. But if they Wormbringer, we're just... yeah, misses. I really like Mono White. I've played it a lot off stream, though we are going to do some deck techs with it here on stream later. So we will be playing some of it. So I guess it would have worked out much better if we actually hit them with that. Because they'd be at 5. I guess they could not... Yeah. They could still choose to not block, and then we'd still wouldn't be winning the race. So let's -3 and see what we can get. Up to 2, right? So let's take a Skargan Hellkite or... Actually, do we need double Gruul Spellbreaker maybe? No, I think we need Hellkite and Spellbreaker. Oh, I tried to play the Gruul Guildgate. That was bad. We have no attacks here, sadly. We need them to brick on land. Hey, Susser! How are you? Welcome, welcome. Chandra or Hazard followed by Glorybringer. Yeah, I do not miss those days. That standard format was not fun. That standard format was, like, really unfun, actually. Oh god, that's so gross. I gave my dog a bully stick earlier today, which I guess she went into the backyard and buried. She has unearthed it. And it's disgusting. Well, there's Hedon's Climbs. It's a problem. And they have double Wild Growth Walker? Okay, we can't possibly win. You missed Ronas? Yeah, Ronas was not a bad guy. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, they're terrible. Terry, they smell so bad. It is Choco. I'm just like watching her go ham on it and I'm like, you're disgusting. I love you, dog, but you're also so gross. We are dead here. What is the axis we want to fight these guys on? It's kind of interesting. Yo, John Charlie, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I think mostly the problem we had there is we were just too slow. I like the shocks and the lava coils. Those seem fine. Direfleet Daredevil feels like it doesn't fight a lot of their stuff. How good is Legion Warboss? Not great. Wow, I have a really hard time figuring out how to sideboard against them. The Collision Colossus seems not where I want to be at. That I know for sure. Harpooner? Did they even have flyers? They do with Harana's Climb, but the Harpooner just doesn't interact well with that. We might just want more Legion Warboss. RuneScape, I think Immortal Sun's a little too expensive. Spyglass for growth? For growth? What are you talking about? It doesn't stop you from casting cards. It doesn't. You missed Drakehaven. That was a cool deck. I don't think Immortal Suns, it's too long of a game. I don't think that's how we want to battle them. I think their long game is better than ours. I think I just want to add 2/3 drops and maybe try to be faster than them. For adapt, we have a lot of ways to deal with adapt of that creature. God, we have been. This has been really unfortunate. I don't think, have we kept the 7 yet? I don't think we've kept the 7. We go first, so I guess if we scry specifically like a Stomping Ground or something, this hand's playable. This hand's not keepable. Alright, Rootbound Kragan to draw 2 lands, I guess. That's the start. Chat, I feel like... Is it possible that the land count for this deck is at a weird spot where the deck smoothing is not helping it? Because I feel like we keep opening like 1 land. We've done that like 3 or 4 different games. Okay, well that was a good draw. I know, Molly. Boom, boom, boom. I think we want to try to haste this. Oh, sorry. Deck smoothing is not a thing in best of 3. You're totally right. I've been playing so much best of 1 that I'm like... Yeah, I accept. Well, Ravager Armor's pretty scary. Yeah, I think we just play this and bash with both. And hope to draw lands for Runner, Skargan, Hellkite. I think the only way we win this is by racing. Before they can play the Ravager Worms and stuff. Do we have anything we can get? No. Yeah, Chainer. Did he just start streaming Eternal? Oh, they have Collision Colossus or something? That was interesting. I guess we just play Direfleet Daredevil, exile the Collision Colossus, and then hope for a land. We are really not. Yeah, they 2 for 1 themselves, which is fine. Might as well. Bam. Sure. Oh, that's pretty good. For 3. We are in really bad shape. Oh, Alana, we're just not going to win a long game against them on a multi 5. Yeah, exactly, RuneScape. If I were them, I'd actually get rid of one of our lands. It's like so obvious that... It's so obvious that the last 2 cards in our hand have to be like 5 drops. Yeah, I agree with that, Molly. People say it gets them a lot of wins and people play more powerful cards and they dunk on you, like Ravager Worm. Oh, is it lands with an ability? I thought it was non-basic lands. Activated ability that isn't a mana ability. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And fighting that is totally reasonable. Alright, you're gonna be a diversion, Domri. I guess I could take up so that it survives the next turn. Maybe I can play Skargan Hellkite. If they don't have a pump spell, maybe that's good enough. I almost always think it's wrong to tick up with Domri immediately. People just like love doing that. When I think you should be ticking down a lot more aggressively. And then maybe I can cast my Skargan Hellkite. Try to race. Okay, they didn't have... So unless they have like a shock or something. What lands don't have a mana ability? No, they're talking about cards like... Oh, that's a problem. They're talking about cards like Ascanta or like Memorial to Genius, Memorial to Glory, Memorial to Folly. Okay. So we just want counters here. Counter, counter. At least this thing in theory holds back the team, but they're just gonna have Collision Colossus and we're gonna... Oh, that's a problem. Hey Ark, how are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, Ascanta, Memorial's Legion's Landing. Oh boy, we're about to get 10'd. Or 12'd, actually, I forget. It still puts a counter. How does this work again? Target creature you control gains flying and gets +X/+X until the turn where X is its power. God, it'd be such gas if it was only +X/+O. It was good, Ark. Thanks for asking. I tested a lot for the Mythic Invitational, basically. We did have people over on Sunday for, like, brunch. Louise had a really nice brunch spread. Naya was sick, which was kind of medium. She just, like, had a fever the entire weekend. It was not... Poor baby. Like, she was just, like, not having a great time. This feels bad. Oh my gosh. They had the Collision Colossus and also they get to Hadana's Claim? Wow, we're not even close to surviving this. Well, we got worked. Hey, we finished all of our missions or our quests or whatever. Let me grab the deck list to actually put it up finally. Export. Let me export it on here. Decks, paste deck list. Gruul. Mid-range. Submit. Okay, let's play one last match for the deck tech. And the deck list should now be current as well, chat. Yeah, that's the worst part, is that thing already has trample. It had double trample. Okay. So what, 1-1? This hand is a little slow, but it's... and then we're on the draw. It's still probably a keep. We've gotten kind of unlucky with our draws. Like, every time we have multi 5... Was it twice in 2 matches and like to 6 in 2 other games? I missed the deck list link. Car, it's not on the chat. It's over in the top right hand side. Toto! How are you, Toto? So I think we're playing against, like, Espers, my guess. If we resolve this Karn, we might be okay against Esper. Okay, so let's let that resolve, and then... Bam. So we're playing against Esper mid-range. Or maybe it's Esper with just, you know, free booties. Who knows? No, it is just Esper mid-ranges. Alright, let's see what they get. Thief of Sanity? Well, we gotta kill that one. Yeah, that's true, Molly. My guess is it's just a mid-range version of it, but yeah, I agree. Alright, so here we don't care about killing that. We'll just Chain Whirler, and then we have to either Rekindling Phoenix or Lava Coil, because we just really can't let that Thief of Sanity get in there. Yeah, you like the way to present the deck list? Deck Master's pretty good, or Stream Decker's pretty good. Sure. Alright, chat. This is a really crucial turn. I think it's better to play Rekindling Phoenix in this spot. Like, just in general. But if they have Kaya's Wrath, or sorry, Vraska's Contempt, it's a disaster. Because they contempt their Phoenix, and... Oh. I guess the other way we're attacking here. You would 100% coil the Thief. Swing and bait the trade. Oh, they're never going to trade because my creature has first strike. Yeah, they would never block there. I think it's so much better for us if we have a Rekindling Phoenix in play. You like coil because you're a chicken? I don't know. I just feel like Rekindling Phoenix in play against this deck is like pretty good. But if they do... Well... That's annoying, but not the worst, because now I have the Lava Coil for the Hostage Taker, so it would have been worse if I didn't actually have a removal spell for that. They are going to get to hit me. They could attack with us. Why didn't you attack? SVG. That I do not understand. That. Were they considering blocking? I don't get it. Bugler has a lot of text for people who don't RTFC. That's true. Well, this is unfortunate, but we do get the Phoenix back in a second, unless they have another way to kill it. But they need a land. They need like... They're never attacking with Bugler. I don't understand. So as much as Thief of Sanity has gotten in there twice, I think letting them take our Phoenix would have also been a disaster. So I'm not really sure what would have turned out better. I guess in this case we do get to play this. And do they have Shock? I really doubt it. Okay, we're gonna get that Lava Coil soon. So now we definitely don't want to attack. They give me the Lava Coil? What? What are you doing? I think my opponent might be like newer, or... Yeah, maybe they misclicked. In a vacuum, I think them having a Phoenix is better than them having a Thief. Like a Thief of Sanity? Yeah. Oh, maybe they were trying to bait us so that we would play the Lava Coil on the Thief of Sanity so that they could then play Rekindling Phoenix. But I also kind of feel like we could just not let them keep the Thief of Sanity anyway. Hey, Sloobars! How are you? Alright, well, Gruul Harpooner does fight that and they don't get to get it back. So that's something. This is a 4, right? So this actually trades with a Phoenix. But I guess we can try to fight it with... Because I part of me wants to just like haste the Hellkite and just jam. Because I get in for 7. But then this takes... Oh, no, that's actually bad because this... They hit this Karn for... Put him to 1. But then I guess they need a blocker as well. Yeah, come on and slam. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna haste this. Because I do think that getting in this damage right now is like pretty important, considering they have 2 of our cards, a Rekindling Phoenix, 2 of their own cards, and we're kind of like fresh out of stuff. And if they do play the Rekindling Phoenix, it's pretty likely that they don't have an answer to my Harpooner. Sounds good, Rad. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Oh, free booty don't matter. It's an all in play since you was... Ooh, hello. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can Siege Gang and... So it's not... It's close to lethal, Haslov. It's not exactly lethal. I still think what we want to do here is Karn to tick down to get the Harpooner. Harpooner to fight the Phoenix because I really don't want my Skargan Hellkite to die. I definitely want to take the action. And then I can play my Forest. Attack with everyone. They're forced to chump, and then they can chump here as well. Then we play Siege Gang. There's no way they're playing Wrath because of the creatures they're playing. So then we get to untap with Siege Gang, maybe just toss some stuff. Maybe, hey, Papancho, how are you? It's good to see you. How was your weekend? Chat, did anybody get up to something sweet this weekend? I accept. I accept. You'd hold SCG for next turn. Oh, they took another Rekindling Phoenix. I don't want to, Arc, because I don't think that this deck's not playing Wraths. So, if I get to untap with it, I mean, I guess I could play Siege Gang Commander and then, like, toss one time or whatever. I really want to see Captain Marvel. I have tickets to go see it tomorrow night. You played Omni Draft? I played a lot of that on Friday. It was really fun. I liked it better this time around than for M19. All right, so what do we not, or what do we want against them? Fiery Cannonade. They're playing Thief of Sanities and Hostage Takers and stuff. That sounds really good, Arc. That sounds like an awesome weekend. I'm so excited to go see Captain Marvel tomorrow. We wanted to go this weekend, but a lot of our friends were out of town, and they were like, wait for us, you guys. We're like, okay, fine, we'll wait. Hostage Taker's a pirate. Yeah, I would never even board in Cannonade because it only deals 2 damage. Same 60. We might want more Harpooner just for the Thief of Sanities. I think that's might be the only change we make though. Like the Direfleet Daredevil seems kind of medium. They probably run Hero Precinct 1. Yes. Yes, they probably do. But I don't think I want the Cannonades. It doesn't seem like it kills a lot of their stuff. We want almost the same exact deck. You did Axe Ring a few weeks ago? That sounds really Monka-esque. As a Denverite, what do you think is a better place to do, Loda or Cherry Creek? Probably Loda just because Cherry Creek is so expensive. I mean, it depends. If you like the vibe of Cherry Creek and you have a lot of money, probably Cherry Creek. But Loda's really cool too. Let me Mountain. It's so expensive though. Cherry Creek's just like... Yeah, of course, in Bessa. Yeah, I like my neighborhood too, Sloobers. Oh, taste it. How you like me now? We're gonna get to fight the free booty. Oh, we are just... This is just... Yeah, I would love to. Take action. Wow, that was dirty. It felt like Guilds of Ravnica Limited. Except that would have been a Night Vale sprite. Did I get a new stream setup? No, Milkman, that was kind of whatever. I did not get a new stream setup. I just set up my green screen. It's the same setup as before, though. Do I want to... I guess I do want to play the Chain Whirler. What's the longest game I've ever had? Like, in Magic? I've definitely played some games that came down to both of us having, like, one card left in our deck. I'll just play this bad boy. Molly. It died so young and so innocent. Yeah, EDH too. I guess I have played some really long EDH games. Super Speed, which game was it? Can you remind me? I remember a lot of the long games just because, well, that's kind of stupid. Lava Coil. Lava Coil. I wanted to just Shazam too. That's not what I wanted. Let's do this and put a counter so they can't attack. Oh, I'm super excited to see Captain Marvel Jack Dice, but if you don't have friends to go see it with, I mean, you could go see it yourself. I have gone and seen movies by myself in the movie theater. I do not judge. I feel like if you really want to see a movie and nobody wants to go see it with you, you might as well go, right? Like, it's not even like you're that social when you're in the movie theater. You're just like sitting next to each other quietly. That's a shame. Oh, it's really bad, Hugh. Oh, I think I remember that game, Super Speed. I think I do indeed. Alright, I think we're just gonna play Siege Gang Commander here and hope to get to untap with it. We are gonna take a bunch. That's funny, Armadillo. I liked Alita. It wasn't like the best writing ever, but it was a cute movie. Had good characters. Yeah, it was... I agree. Alita was better than I expected as well. Oh, man. What are we actually doing, chat? We're kind of just losing, huh? Because they kind of have the option to just not play the Hostage Taker. Chain Whirler, Ping. Chain Whirler, Ping. There's Chain Whirler, maybe. Then they just steal our last token, though. It is probably Chain Whirler and, like, toss a Goblin. Probably, like, get the Harpooner, which... We're just in bad shape. It's very likely that they try to take my Siege Gang Commander, so we might as well send this to die right now. Like, if this trades with a Militia Bugler, I would be totally okay with it. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, Ark, I still don't want to let them take the Siege Gang Commander because it does make a lot of blockers for them. I am hoping that their last card is just kind of nonsense and doesn't matter. And then if we just play... We can definitely take this trade here. Okay. So we are on Skargan Hellkite, put a counter here, and just like, you're holding down the fort, my friend. As long as they don't draw another... Ugh. Okay, hold on. How big is our Harpooner? Can we fight it? Yeah, we can fight Lyra. Let's... I know, Godspeed, little buddy. It's big enough, so we'll have to fight Lyra next turn, play Gruul Spellbreaker. Oh, Shock's not helpful, actually. Alright, so let's go Gruul Harpooner, fight the Lyra. Yeah, I'm glad we boarded in the other Harpooner. Take the action. Pew pew. Lyra has first strike, though it doesn't matter for fight. Does not matter for fighting. Counter here. Alright, so no attacks. Yeah, today I learned it is a very counterintuitive thing, but when it comes to fighting, like the abilities like first strike and stuff like that only matter for combat damage. Oh god, I can see them hovering over my Skargan Hellkite. Don't touch it. It does care about Death Touch and Lifelink. Yeah. It's really kind of random what it cares about and doesn't care about. I kind of don't get it. Yeah, I think they were just reading it. So here's the option that we have. We can Skargan Hellkite, deal 2 to the Goblin Chain Whirler and shock it to finish it off. I do feel like we have to start attacking at some point or we're just gonna die. The concern is if they do draw a kill spell or something for like either... I guess we could just not attack this turn. Maybe that's fine, actually. But for that matter, we might as well just play Rekindling Phoenix. Death Touch works and Lifelink works for sure. Shock yourself. No, man. Yeah, I think we're just gonna Rekindling Phoenix. Wow, they have something they can respond with. Okay, that was kind of unfortunate. But that doesn't leave us dead. So as long as they still don't peel. Okay. It does move. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Hellsing, I would have never attacked there first because you just need to make sure that it works. Otherwise, you just dobs. Revel in my moral victory? I don't even know if it's a moral victory. Okay, that was really good. So let's just... Lava Coil the... Chain Whirler. Okay, and now that we have double shock, we can maybe start attacking with a Hellkite. Because worst comes to worst, we just double shock this thing.
Hooray for Gaby.
So Stomping, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate it. Also, if they draw another hostage taker, we can just double shock a hostage taker to kill it. Not let them take anything away from us. You'll never touch my freedom. Okay. I would love to draw another creature so we can start being more aggressive with these. That's fine. So they're on air, I think. I want to see if this resolves. Does. Wonderful. I still want to leave like 2 creatures back every time. I just feel like we're actually in a good shape right now. And we will die if we give ourselves the... Wow, that was kind of a premature scoop, I think. Sweet. We got a pack as well. See if it's any action. It's probably just gems. Yep. Yeah, they had one more turn. They did see that we never left ourselves open to like have them like hostage taker and hit. We always had 2 creatures left back. So I know it's always gems. Anyway, let's wrap up the little deck tech we played 3 matches with Gruul mid-range. So overall, I think this deck is like medium. It feels like, I mean, you tell me what you think, chat, and I'll relay it for the YouTubes, but feels like you don't come out the gates too fast. And then it also feels like a lot of your creatures just get outclassed. I actually did really like the Karns in the main deck. I thought that was pretty good. And Rekindling Phoenix and Skargan Hellkite are good threats, but I don't know. I don't feel like you get your money's worth with Siege Gang Commander. It's just so expensive, and you do need to untap for it to do anything. I don't even feel like you get that many good options in the sideboard. Yeah, it's not great, but decent. Overall, I think if you have these cards and you want to play kind of like a beatdown deck, this is a good option. But if you really want the good aggro deck, you should just be playing like mono red or mono white. Like that just seems better than Gruul beatdown. Deck needs fewer creatures and more Teferi. That's a good take, Arc. Anyway, if you did enjoy this, everyone on YouTube, I'll make sure that I have the link, like just the deck export. It's gonna be in the link bar below. Great outro. If you do want to play the deck, and if you do like it, let me know. I would love to hear your experience with the second standard. If you want to see more deck techs, they're going to be on youtube.com/GabySpartz. If you want to come say hi to us on the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. Thank you, Drud, for the 500 biddies. Yeah, thanks for hanging, YouTube. See you later.